Hi friends, Krista here. Thanks for stopping by Books and Jams. Today I'm very excited to share with you my post-Christmas book haul. While I was home, my landlord's wife, they live 2 houses over. She is the one that kept an eye out on my porch for packages, and she texted me today. She's like, you're going to want to bring your car when you come over. You have quite a few packages here. I didn't need my car, but it was very sweet of her to gather them for me. We're going to talk today about all the books that were gifted to me from you and a couple Pango and a couple thrift store. So let's just jump right in. First off, while I was home at my mom's, we did stop into one thrift store and I grabbed 2 books. One of them is The Silence of Bonaventure Arrow by Rita Lugansky. This is a book that was recommended to me by one of my patrons. She had read it recently and really liked it. And I feel like Shannon and I have some similar taste. Very interesting kind of idea of this kid who doesn't talk but can hear everything. I feel like that's going to be a unique kind of a book, like nothing I've read before. And then I also picked up The Empress of the Seven Hills by Kate Quinn. I'm slowly gathering some of her backlist. She did write some kind of Roman historical fiction. I've liked her newer stuff a ton. I need to stop buying the older stuff until I read it and make sure I like that as well. But this is another book set in Roman times. I'm just so curious about Kate Quinn's older stuff. We'll see. Both of those were only 99 cents, so it was a good deal. I do have one stack here that are from Pango. This is all from one shop. I'm a sucker for making a bundle for free shipping and a percentage off. So all of these got me both free shipping and a percentage off. And the reason that I was shopping this shop is because this Land of Big Numbers by Taiping Chen is a book of short stories that someone said that they really, really loved. I believe it was Kelsey from Lofty Ideas Bookshop in Hawaii, who is the one that said that she loved the short stories. Kelsey, was it you? I think it was you. Anyways, this is the reason that I was searching this person's shop, because I wanted to get this book. So this is a debut story collection from an extraordinary new talent that vividly gives voice to the men and women of modern China and its diaspora. Diaspora? I don't know how to say that. I think that that's going to be really good. So the rest of the ones that I picked up from her shop are Where the Forest Meets the Stars by Glendy Vandera. This blurb said it's like a modern day snow child, which I really loved, by Eowyn Ivy. One of our main characters is a woman named Joanna who has dealt with breast cancer and the loss of her mother. And then she discovers this girl named Ursa who claims to have been sent from the stars to witness 5 miracles. And then I believe there's also a neighbor, a reclusive neighbor, Gabriel Nash, who Joe enlists to kind of solve this mystery of this child. And so it's a lot bit magical, but also these kind of hurting people being connected because of this child. So that does have snow child vibes for me, for sure, with a little bit of magic in there. And I just think the cover is gorgeous. So I'm excited for that. And I remember hearing about that a while ago, a couple of years ago, but I don't remember if people really liked it or not. I feel like it sounds interesting. I picked up another book in the Jacqueline Winspear Maisie Dobbs series. This one is quite a little bit ways down in the series, so I'm not going to read this anytime soon. Elegy for Eddie, but it is in the paperback editions that I am collecting, so happy to have that one. I have Lady Sunshine by Amy Mason Doan. This is a 1970s California imaginative novel of family, music, and secrets in the 1970s, which is when I was born, so that's kind of fun. And then this is a middle grade Willa of the Wood, another cover by here. This is by Robert Beatty, who wrote the Serafina series. And I read the first Serafina book, I think, but it was a really long time ago. So I just have that one. It's going to be a fantasy middle grade. And then I was not expecting this one to be such a chunker. In the Land of the Long White Cloud by Sarah Lark is translated. I believe it's translated from German. The author is German. And we follow 2 women in this book. One of them becomes a mail order bride to someone in New Zealand. And the other woman gets, her father loses a blackjack hand to a mysterious New Zealand baron, and her hand in marriage goes to the baron's son. So then these 2 women connect on the ship to Christchurch, New Zealand, and they have all these hopes and expectations for the men that they're going to meet and marry. And the men don't quite turn out as expected, I guess, but it's set in New Zealand mostly. And I do love that there's a map right near the beginning here. Not a very detailed map, but a little bit of map of New Zealand there for us. So I'm looking forward to that one as well. So that is my Pango order. And now to the goods. Now to this little stack of gifts here. I am just always so thankful and blessed, and how fun. How fun to get these presents, and especially when they come in a little gift wrapping here. So, so cool. So this one's from Judy. I appreciate all the time you put into Books and Jam. Your channel is the best. Because of you, I started reading middle grade and historical fiction. Oh, yay. Thank you for all you do. Judy, thank you. I'm so excited that you've started reading historical in middle grade. Those are my faves. Oh, sweet. This is a nonfiction woven that I've heard a couple other people talk about by Angie Smith, and it's Understanding the Bible as One Seamless Story. So that should be pretty cool. Christian nonfiction to read, kind of walking through the Bible and explaining how it's all one big story rather than a bunch of different ones. Very cool. Thank you so much, Judy. I want to put that note in the book so I don't forget. Thank you. Thank you. I've opened all these, so I don't have to do the opening, but I haven't looked at them all. I didn't even see that, but I want to see who this is from. Oh, this one doesn't have a note. This one doesn't have a note with it. The Governess of Penwith Hall by Sarah Ladd. Am I missing it? Is it in the book? Oh, it's not in there. I think I could go do the thank you and it will tell me who it's from. And I will do that tonight. But thank you so much. Governess of Penwith Hall is a Christian this is a Christian fiction by Sarah Ladd, who is an author that I have loved in the past. Cornwall was in her blood, and Delia feared she'd never escape its hold. Cornwall, England. Oh, this is in the Cornwall novels. I think I picked up another one that was in this same series, but was later in the series. This one might be book 1 or 2. Yeah, this is the first one. And then The Thief of Lanwin Manor, I don't have. And then I have the third one, I believe. I don't remember. And now I can't find it. It's probably in my stack of book haul books that I haven't yet put away from last time. So thank you to whoever sent me this one. I really appreciate you. And that looks like a springtime read. I think I'll need to start this series in the spring. In the spring. Next, we have this box. I'll read these notes first. Krista, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thanks for all you do on your channel, your reading sprints, and all the fantastic recommendations. Warmly, Amy Hayes. And just another gift to acknowledge my sincere gratitude for you and your channel. Also, there's 2 in here. Fun. Let's see what they are. I didn't want to look what they are. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh. Oh my word. I'm so excited about this. Oh man. I just filmed my January TBR and now I want to add this to it. When We Had Wings by Ariel Lahan, Christina McMorris, and Susan Meisner. 3 historical fiction ladies that I love. And this is a World War II set in the Philippines, and it follows 3 women who are nurses in the Philippines. One is actually a Filipino woman, and the other 2 are from the different places. Let's see. And they are called the Angels of Bataan. 3 women shift in and out of each other's lives through the darkest days of the war, buoyed by their unwavering friendship and distant dreams of liberation. I listened to an interview on Friends in Fiction, which is a YouTube channel, and they do lives every Wednesday interviewing all kinds of different authors. And I listened to their interview of these 3 women, and just kind of hearing a little bit of the backstory and how they decided to write this was just so interesting. And I still love World War II historical fiction. Yes, there is a ton of it, but I love hearing about different stories. And I don't think I've read anything that takes place in the Philippines during that time. So I'm really excited for this. Amy, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And then the other one Amy gifted me is another Christian fiction called The Lost Melody by Joanna Davidson Politano. And I've heard about this quite a bit this year. I know Chantel had just talked about it on her channel a little bit. This is a book that I am very interested in, especially after reading The Lost Girls of Willowbrook. Let me just read this. I was trying to remember how to explain it, and I just can't. When concert pianist Vivian, when her father dies, he leaves her to the care of a patient at Hurstwell Asylum. Vivian had no idea the woman existed, and yet her portrait is shockingly familiar. When the asylum claims she was never a patient there, Vivian is compelled to discover what happened to the figure she remembers from her childhood dreams. The longer she lingers in the deep shadows and forgotten towers of Hurstwell, the fuzzier the line between sanity and madness becomes. She hears music no one else does, receives strange missives with rose petals between the pages, and untangles far more than is safe for her to know. I think she goes to this asylum to find this woman and gets herself committed. Doesn't get herself, but gets committed to this asylum without planning on it or whatever. It kind of reminds me of a similar storyline to The Lost Girls of Willowbrook, only maybe not without the horrors of Willowbrook, but it's still an asylum, and I'm sure it's not roses and rainbows. But I'm really looking forward to that. And this is a Christian fiction as well. I think I said that. Yay, Amy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right, couple more. We have another one here. Let's see. This is from Belle's Middle Grade. Thanks for all you do on your channel. Hope the new year brings nothing but great things for you as well. I hope so too. 2022 was a rough one. But this is so fun. This is the sequel to the Extremely Inconvenient Adventures of Bronte Meadowstone, and this is the slightly alarming tale of the Whispering Wars. I really enjoyed the first one. It's quirky and fun with a very unique world and cast of characters, and it just made me laugh, which I love, and I just think this is going to follow suit. Finley lives in the orphanage school not far from Honeybee's home, the Braithwaite boarding school. At the Spindrift Sports Tournament, tensions are high, and before long, the orphans and boarding school kids are engaged in an all-out war. Fun! I'm excited. It should be really cute. And we have another gift bag here. Yay, you guys are so kind to me. This one is from Judy. Again, Judy, this one was on your list. Shall we do a read-along to get ready for the last book arriving in 2024? Well, I don't know. What is this one? Oh, it's a chunker. Oh my gosh. Judy, you're going to make me do this. Oh man, this is the Stormlight Archives book 1, The Way of Kings. It was on my list. I do want to read this. I like this big floppy. This is a nice big floppy paperback. These are chunkers. Judy, you might have to make me do it. There are illustrations in here. That's cool. This is a massive, oh man, look at that. That's a cool illustration. Hopefully it doesn't spoil anything because it's like in the middle. Okay. I might need a kick in the rear to actually pick this up. It was on my Amazon wish list, so thank you. Thank you. But yeah, keep reminding me, Judy. And maybe reading it with a group would be the way to go. But I would need to read it with a group who are not fantasy aficionados. Maybe like me, like I'd like to dabble in fantasy. Or maybe I need some aficionados to read it with me to help me get into it more. I don't know. I'm a little scared. I don't even know what it's about. I just know I've enjoyed the Mistborn trilogy. I don't know if I want to know. I'm not even going to read the back. Oh boy, that's a doozy. How many pages does this have? Yeah, it's 900. Nope, 1001. 1001 pages. Whew. Judy, you crack me up. I love it. And then finally, I have one more up here that was not from Amazon. Amy, from Amy's Bookish Life. This is so perfect. We did in October catch-up-a-thon where we built your own burger. And look at this puzzle she just sent me. Has ketchup and mustard and a loaded burger and fries. Oh my goodness, Amy, I love it so much. That's fantastic. So fantastic. Hilarious. That makes my day. That's so cute. Oh my word, that envelope is falling apart. Oh, I forgot. I do have one more thing. Thank you so much, Amy, for that puzzle. You know I love a puzzle. Melinda, my dear friend Melinda in Pennsylvania, subscriber friend that I got to meet in person a year and so ago, sent me a little treat here that's wrapped, which is always a fun bonus. Let's see. I might need to use the scissors here carefully. Da-da-da-da. Oh, cool. Did you make this? Oh, sweet. It's an Anna Green Gables bookmark. It says, I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers. And it's kind of watercolor-ish. Yeah. Oh, I love it, Melinda. I love it so much. Oh, it's in a plastic case here. Wow, that is so cute. It's more vibrant when you take it out. I love it. And I'm actually, it's not in here right now, I'm reading Anne of Green Gables. I'm hoping to finish it before the end of the year and kind of let it be my last book of the year. And that what a wonderful way to end the year reading Anne, whom I love. And I'm going to immediately switch out my bookmark for this one. I love it so much. Thank you so much, Melinda, and everybody else who so kindly sent me books. Thank you to Pango for feeding my obsession. And thank you for shopping my Pango shop, because I just continually use PangoBooks to get more books. It feels like it doesn't cost me anything. I love it. I'm not going to try to hold all these up, but I would love to chat with you in the comments below if you saw any books or bookish things like a puzzle and bookmarks here that you think are fun and would like to chat about. I would love to hear your thoughts on any of these books. Have you read some Kate Quinn older books? Do you recognize any of these other titles? Thank you again. I know I've said it a couple times now, but for those of you who sent me a gift through Amazon or through the mail, I just really appreciate you. I appreciate all of you, but it's just extra special and it really makes my day. And that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I really am so glad that you are here and that you've been on this journey with me all year long. Whether you've commented or not, just watched or lurked or participated in a live or anything, I'm so, so thankful for you. And here's to another year. Cheers. Happy New Year. And I'll talk to you in another video very soon. Bye.